Man, what if I told you that the only thing standing between you and the success you dream of is one simple decision? Imagine the life you've always wanted: financial freedom, happiness, fulfillment. But what's stopping you? Fear, self-doubt, or maybe you just don't know where to start. Well, today we're going to break that all down. We'll talk about the mindset, the actions, and the habits that can completely change your life. But it all starts with you. The decision to act starts today. So let's dive in. Success isn't about talent or luck. It's about the mindset you carry. Your mind is the biggest factor in your success. If you believe that your abilities can be developed over time, you're setting yourself up for growth. But if you think that you're limited to what you have right now, then you're stuck. I used to think I wasn't capable of achieving big things. But then I realized, it wasn't about what I was born with, it was about how I saw the world. When I adopted a growth mindset, everything changed. Challenges, they became opportunities. Failures, they became lessons. So let me ask you, how do you see yourself? Are you someone who can grow and improve, or do you think your abilities are fixed? Remember, how you think determines how far you go. You see this door. A few months ago, I would have been too afraid to open it. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of being judged. But now, I understand something crucial: fear is normal. Every successful person has felt it. The key is what you do with it. I was terrified of putting myself out there. But one thing I realized was that courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the ability to move forward despite it. If you're too afraid to act, you'll never achieve anything. Fear doesn't have to control you. Use it as fuel. Ask yourself, what is fear really holding you back from? Don't let it paralyze you. The next time fear shows up, don't run from it. Embrace it and keep moving forward. Let me tell you something. Action is everything. It doesn't matter how many motivational videos you watch or how many books you read if you don't act on what you've learned. Action is the only thing that brings your dreams to life. I used to get caught up in research, reading articles, and watching videos, thinking that knowledge alone would bring me success. But the truth is, action is the key to everything. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't put it into practice, it's just wasted potential. Take the first step. Even if you don't know exactly where you're going, start. Start small, but just start. Every small action adds up over time. That's how you build momentum. Now let's talk about risk. Risk is part of the game. If you're not willing to take risks, you'll never achieve anything great. But here's the thing, taking a risk doesn't mean gambling blindly. It means taking calculated risks that move you forward. And it's okay if you fail. I took huge risks when I started my business, and there were plenty of setbacks. But guess what? Every time I failed, I didn't give up. I learned from it, and each failure made me stronger. Failure isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace. Remember, risk is where the magic happens. The more you take, the more you learn. So take that step today, and don't be afraid to fail. It's part of the process. Persistence is the name of the game. There will be times when you feel like giving up. There will be obstacles, setbacks, and moments where it feels like nothing is working. But here's the truth, the only way to fail is to stop trying. I've been there. I've had nights where I felt like I couldn't keep going. But it's in those moments that persistence matters the most. The small efforts you make, the choices to push forward, they add up over time. What I've learned is that success is not about being the best from the start, it's about sticking with it. The people who succeed are often the ones who kept going long after others quit. If you give up too soon, you'll never know how close you were to reaching your goals. So, no matter how tough it gets, keep pushing forward. Success doesn't come from making one big, perfect decision. It comes from making a lot of small, consistent decisions. Decisions to act, to keep learning, to push through fear, and to keep growing. When you're facing those tough moments, remember why you started. Whether it's to provide for your family, to live life on your own terms, or to leave a legacy, keep that why in mind. It will keep you going when everything else is falling apart. Your why is what will drive you when motivation fades. Success is built on habits, not big moments. The small, daily actions are what build your future. How you spend your time, how you spend your energy, and how you decide to respond to challenges, they shape your destiny. Start building positive habits today. Ask yourself, what habits are holding you back? What habits are helping you move forward? And what new habits can you adopt to get closer to your goals? Small changes lead to big results. The world is full of distractions, temptations, and excuses. But those who succeed are the ones who choose to stay focused, no matter what. They know that time is their most precious asset, and they protect it. They focus on what's important and shut out everything else. If you want to achieve greatness, you need to stop letting distractions rule your life. Success is about the long game. It's about playing today so that tomorrow you have something greater. It's about showing up every single day, even when it feels like the odds are against you. You can change your life. But it starts with one thing, the decision to believe in yourself. To make that first step, to take action, and to never stop. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how many setbacks you face, success is on the other side of persistence. And remember, it all starts with you. If you want to change your life, it starts with your mindset, your actions, and your persistence. The journey may not be easy, but I promise you, it's worth it. So today, make that decision. Decide to take action. Decide to believe in yourself. And decide to keep going, no matter what. This is your time. Your future starts now.